What up, YouTube? It's your boy Open Mind, and goddamn it, it's time. It's time for the truth bombs, y'all. It's accountability time again. But it's really not necessary to be accountability. I mean, well, I've done that already. I want to address a lot of the bullshit that's going on, bro. Like, y'all motherfuckers is so full of shit. I don't understand. I am just out of my mind right now, in shock as to the amount of people I thought that was respectable people that are coming to this man's, glory and defense in his death and shit. Now, mind you, I'm not celebrating this man's death at all. I'm not celebrating, but I'm not also going to mourn. I'm not mourning him, right? I'm not going to do that. So y'all mourning this man's death, I'm not doing that shit. Fuck that. Now, I ain't going to celebrate and clap and laugh that he died because, ain't no coming back from that. I wish he was still here so I could hold him accountable. But I can't hold Kevin Samuels accountable to where he can hear me and respond. You know what I'm saying? So there's no sense in me dancing on his grave. But at the same time, that man was real fucking toxic to these women. And these women feeling a sign of relief that they no longer have to hear that bullshit from him where y'all keep reposting the shit and so he put a new video out and a new video out. He said a new thing and more shit. You got young men repeating this shit in real life. Teenage boys regurgitating his bullshit to these teenage girls and shit. Putting them in high value and low value categories in middle school and high school and shit. That's the shit y'all don't know has happened. I got kids, I know. See, I got children, and my children know who the fuck Kevin Samuels is because that's what they discuss in school. I got middle school kids and high school kids. My daughters, had to deal with that shit at school from boys and their Kevin Samuels rhetoric. So as the women come online and express their gratitude for him no longer being here. Y'all, it's not always a celebration of death. It's a celebration and a relief that they no longer have to hear the bullshit that he was spewing at them. This man attacked their self-esteem. He built his platform off misogyny, and he's now dead. So the women are supposed to shut up and mourn him? Nah, they not finna do that. Y'all need to let these women have that shit, bro. All y'all bitter niggas need to let these women have this shit. Let them have their fun. Because at the end of the day, it ain't winning you no points with the ladies, first of all. And second of all, if you got a woman and you out here praising Kevin Samuels, y'all relationship finna be over soon. Because your woman gonna be looking up your side of your head like, you like that nigga? You feel me? All the celebrities that's coming out, Marlon Wayans, and just using him for example because he a big name. Like, really, you fuck with this nigga? And I think Keenan Ivy Wayans told him to take the post down, but it's too late. They already got it. It's the screenshot. You know what I'm saying? This brother, Keenan Ivy Wayans, is like, yo, take this fucking post down, Marlon. What is you doing? Keenan Ivy Wayans don't fuck with Kevin Samuels. So at the end of the day, it's like all these big names that's RIP in this nigga, right? It's like, really? So what y'all doing is y'all letting these women see y'all for who y'all really is. Period. I've been consistently critical of Kevin Samuels, so my video right now is not me clout chasing, cock blocking, or coming out of nowhere to say some shit. I've been critical about dude. But at the same time, so he's dead, I can't criticize him, but I can criticize the legacy that he left behind. I can do that. I can, he dead, so his legacy need to die with him. Because, of course, it's going to be another Kevin Samuels. Because y'all niggas bitter. Y'all determined to bash women. Y'all determined to be misogynistic. Y'all determined to do it. But let's look at the irony here. Kevin Samuels would group people into high value and low value groups based off where they live, what they own, and what they make, and how that shit, right? Come to find out, he lives in an apartment where he's paying rent, which means he doesn't own any land, he doesn't own a home, which means he doesn't have any real equitable wealth. His money, he making that money off YouTube donation money, so he really ain't got no money. Really ain't making as much money as y'all think he was making. And he was having sex, or about to have sex, or tried to have sex with a low-value girl who y'all say is, most nurses is low-value women. So the chick in question was a nurse. And of all the things, all the bashing and hate for these women, it was a woman that tried to save his life. The very type of woman, she encompassed all of the shit that y'all complain about. She's a nurse, right? She's low value, she's whatever y'all say women are. That's the type of chick he had at his house. She was the one who called 911 and tried to save his life. And he had just met her the night before. So this is a man who meets a woman and brings her to his house to stay the night the first day he meets her, right? This is the same man who talks about decisions and choices and bad choices and bad decisions and being and thinking before you act and doing so. He brought a stranger into his house to stay the night, and he died on top of her. Now, we don't know if she killed him or not. We just know that he didn't know this woman, but he brought her to his house to stay the night, and he died the next day. All the things that he's spoken against is what actually happened and what he was actually doing upon death. So in his death, he died doing the very thing that he's been preaching about. And y'all go online shaming women for laughing at y'all niggas. I'm not shaming women. I'm laughing at y'all niggas too. I'm not laughing at Kevin Samuels' death. I'm laughing at y'all niggas. I want to be clear about it, because y'all want to frame a narrative and say y'all wrong for celebrating that man's death. You would say that because you want to ignore the elephant in the room. And y'all know I like pointing out them elephants. Yes, I agree. It's wrong to celebrate the death of Kevin Samuels. That's wrong. But are you going to stop there and not speak on nothing else? I see a lot of y'all making videos, posts, live streams, and memes saying y'all wrong for celebrating his death. The end. You have nothing else more to say. You have no, you are not going to hold nothing else accountable. You're not going to point out none of the toxicity that he's done. You're just going to say y'all wrong for celebrating his death, and you ain't got shit left. You have nothing else. That's all you got to say. Well, that's why these women coming for y'all, because although it is wrong for celebrating his death, there's also some wrongs that you need to point out as well. And that's the only wrong you're choosing to point out. You are willfully ignoring the other wrongs surrounding Kevin Samuels. His death, they said he had fentanyl and cocaine in his system, so he was a drug addict. All these things that came out of the police report and a toxicology report, that's right there for you to look at. It's public information. It's not hearsay. It's not a rumor. You can look at the documents. That document tells you that he was drug addict, all right, addicted to drugs. He was about to try to have sex with a young girl, which I'm pretty sure he paid for. He didn't know her, and she was a low-value girl, and he himself was a low-value man, according to all of his own rhetoric. And y'all gonna tell these women to shut the fuck up about that. They're not allowed to point that out. No, what they really doing is celebrating his death. No, that's not what they're doing. They're not celebrating his death. They pointing out the irony, and y'all niggas don't want to deal with it. So you're gonna say some shit like, y'all wrong for celebrating his death. That's it. That's the best y'all got. That's the best you got in response to these women coming for y'all niggas online, is y'all wrong for celebrating his death. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. No, y'all gotta take this L. You niggas gonna take this motherfucking L today. Y'all gonna take this motherfucking L. It's too much irony surrounding Kevin Samuels for y'all niggas to just stay fixated on it's wrong to celebrate his death. That's true. You're right. But there's more, and y'all need to talk about the more, and y'all ignoring that shit. Y'all don't want to deal with that more shit. What about the fact that he was fucking with cocaine and fentanyl? What about the fact that he met a girl and brought her back to his house the same day he met her to stay the night? What about the fact that he was living in an apartment and he didn't own a house? What about, there's a lot of shit y'all need to be talking about that y'all are ignoring and trying not to talk about because y'all want to just run from it and say women are celebrating his death. Nope, I'm not going to let y'all niggas do that. Nah, y'all niggas gonna hold this L, and y'all niggas gonna deal with them motherfucking reports that came out about his death and all the shit surrounding it. Y'all gonna deal with that. Deal with it, nigga. The truth bomb. There's some truth that just came out of Kevin Samuels' death, and y'all niggas don't want to deal with it. Y'all want women to accept the truth. Y'all bitches just mad because said Kevin Samuels told the truth. And y'all mad because he told the truth. There's some truth that has come out about Kevin Samuels after he died. And you niggas don't want to accept the truth. You can't accept it. You don't want to deal with that truth. You just want to deal with the fact that people celebrating his death. And you're going to ignore this truth over here, that elephant in that room. That truthful elephant over there is roaring and stampeding and fucking shit up. And you're going to act like you don't hear it. The cocaine, the fentanyl, the apartment complex that he lived in. The fact that he didn't know that girl but brought her to his house to stay the night. The fact that she was a nurse. All these things, all these truths over here. Nope, fuck that. Y'all wrong for celebrating his death. Nah, nigga, take this motherfucking L and leave these women alone. Let these women have their time. They are celebrating the fact that they ain't got to hear that bullshit no more. To you, it looked like a celebration of him dying. To them, it's a celebration of them not having to hear that bullshit no more. Because the rest of you niggas wasn't charismatic enough to build up a big enough following to get their attention. And now that his ass is gone, the rest of y'all are now irrelevant. So y'all can continue spewing your bullshit, but the women don't even see it. They don't even notice y'all niggas now. Kevin Samuels helped y'all become noticed. Now, he can no longer do that. Y'all by yourself now, and these women see y'all for who y'all are and ain't fucking with y'all niggas. It's your boy Open Mind dropping truth bombs. I don't give a fuck how it makes you feel. I don't give a fuck if you call me a simp. I don't give a fuck if this pisses you off. The truth is the truth. The same truth that y'all say Kevin Samuels used to tell, and how the women need to accept it and quit crying and quit being bitter and in their feelings, is now reversed back on you. Accept the truth about Kevin Samuels and get out your feelings and take this L. Creator bless y'all. Get money. Deuces.